That way it'll be totally safe then.
I'm still amazed at like the what? Oh, I was trying to open Life Jacket Lips' video, and so we could discuss it.
All right, before you say anything, I want to say something first, and then you can let rip. When I saw that video of her, and her husband suddenly appear behind her, that guy looked like he just spent at least 12 weeks in the SEER training. He richly looked like he'd been dragged through the sewer. He looked scruffy as hell. But here's the thing. The other video where she says that she was inappropriately touched and that she met with Jeremy Hales in person, that there is the most blatant lie that anyone could actually say. Do you seriously think he would go anywhere near that? I mean, like, I wouldn't even try to be in the same county as that person. But she sits on that platform, and the thing is, she says, "Oh yeah, if you subscribe to me, I can. It's like you subscribe and listen to me whine and lie through my teeth." That she needs serious help. I mean, it's obvious. It's very obvious, and the fact is, what she's done internationally is going to come back to bite her in the ass so bad. I don't think she realizes it yet. Because she's committed online fraud by making statements that are not true. Maybe what she wants.
I kind of want to start a new. I kind of want to start a new stream for.
Do it. Go for it.
This topic, but I also don't have the time to sit and talk about it because I need to get going. So we can do it. We'll talk about it, and I'll just cut it down to a different video. But I do want to play her video or the audio from her video.
Yeah.
And
just a fair warning, ladies and gentlemen. If it's the one I'm thinking that you're going to play, the one with where she's holding a microphone like a.
No, this one's audio only. There's no actual like video. It is.
No, I'm talking about the video where she's holding the microphone.
No, I'm not playing that one. The video I'm talking about, I'm going to play is audio only. It is a YouTube video, but there's no camera.
Right. Because that one there where she's actually like going back and forth in a chair with a microphone in hand, she makes some very, very slanderous comments. Very, very slanderous.
I am not.
But then again, I'm not surprised from her.
Yeah, this is the thing I'm gonna play, but I'm gonna play it behind my like us so that you can't see the whole.
Yeah. You know why I don't discuss her?
Because she's weird?
No, because she's got mental health issues.
Yeah, after Monday, I thought that there was some help that was needed. And then it seemed like when people took what she said on Monday or what she filed, and I understand that there are some people who do not like DJ Radis, and that is completely fine. You can like who you like and not like who you not like. However, there is a difference between not liking someone and accusing that person of committing a crime. I don't like a lot of people, but when I don't like them, I just don't talk to them. It's not a go around accusing them of bullshit because it's not worth it. That is that's just weird. So then when this came out, it was like, did she not get enough attention? And what is going on? Because this just screams like I didn't get what I wanted or the reaction that I wanted from yesterday. So I'm going to double down.
Yep. And also the fact that if she went to a storage facility when there was an auction going on and Jeremy Hales was there, that's even more concerning.
Well, there's cameras for one. And second, he had already won the auction. This was, I believe, the implying that he had already won the auction. He was going to grab his store, or like his trailer or whatever, to empty it out.
Yeah.
But when she says it, I don't know if this is where the first thing that just didn't add up. Whether George went with him to this storage unit or not is completely irrelevant. Jeremy films storage content. So if he won a storage unit, wouldn't it be kind of an implied thing that he was going to film it? Yeah. And Jeremy, being as large as he is, has a cameraman.
Yeah.
So
when is he ever on his own?
Exactly. And that was kind of my first, like, shit didn't add up. Someone commented on my short about don't believe anything she says. And I was like, okay, I understand that. I don't like her. I'm not a fan. However, I give someone the benefit of the doubt and take what they say at face value and then listen to it and see if it makes sense. I don't automatically deny or excuse someone's actions because I like them, or make fun of someone's actions or discount someone's actions or words because I hate them. Like I come at everybody with, okay, show me the evidence and we'll see. This was my first thing. Whether or not George was with him, completely irrelevant. If he was emptying a storage unit, one, you have a certain amount of time. I know enough about storage units to know that you have a certain amount of time to get that stuff out. Two, there could be some heavy stuff, so you wouldn't want to lift up all that heavy stuff by yourself. So you would automatically take someone with you to get heavy stuff.
Well,
or if one of those boxes is heavy, I would want help. And third, he films storage content. So wouldn't it be natural to bring his cameraman with him for not only help lifting heavy stuff, but
he doesn't have a cameraman per se. The other people who are with him, usually, if it's Christian or if it's George or someone else, they'll be holding the camera. However, he is never alone when he goes to a storage place. I doubt that very much. He's always with someone because obviously he's going to need help to load stuff up. The second point is, if he is in a storage and there's storage sales going on, right? The man is not blind. If he saw that freaking cretin coming towards him, he would be going, right, we need to call the police. We need to do something here because obviously this person, we know the history. The third point is that, like you said, storage facilities have cameras and everything. So on a technicality, if she makes any type of accusation, which she has done in that other video, and if she has done, right, she has now put herself in a legal conundrum because she's made a statement that can now this is now two things that she's done that's going to basically blow her out the water. She's going to go.
So we're going to play this.
Hey?
We're going to play this.
So what happened when I met with Jeremy Hales in person? It was on Saturday in December, and it was at a store.
And it lines up with what the short he posted yesterday about December 6th. December 6th was a Saturday. I looked at the calendar because, I did my research.
Unit, he had messaged me on TikTok the day before telling me that he was bidding on an Orlando storage unit. This was shortly after he requested videos and pictures of me, if you know what I'm talking about, those types of videos and pictures. And
I would like to see those. Not that I want to see the pictures, but like,
I want to see that
some stuff out. If you sent those pictures, there is receipts.
Yep.
There is metadata. Where is it?
Yep. And here's the thing where a lot of people go wrong, right? Like this Squid and I, when we first met, we communicated on X, and I've still got those messages, and she's still got those messages. If she deletes that message, I will still have it. Right. This is where some people either have brains made of freaking manure or they don't think before they speak. And this is what I've been saying over the last couple of weeks. People need to think before they speak and before they act, because she's saying this so confidently, but what she doesn't realize is that both parties, if she's making an assumption, an allegation that certain videos and certain pictures, I mean, that can be taken out of context instantly. But what she's doing, she's basically already given that innuendo by saying certain videos and certain pictures.
And Heidi, I think Shizzy addressed this too recently. I will be perfectly and completely honest with you. I don't watch anybody else's What the Hales content anymore. Except for maybe Spawn, because I don't want to ever fall into the groupthink, and I also don't want to be ever accused of, because people have done this, she steals content, or that's what so and so said. My thoughts are my own, and I frankly don't give two flying Fs. What I love Shizzy and I love his channel, but I watch his channel, but I don't watch his Hales content.
I think he's funny as hell, actually.
I don't watch his Hales content. One, because frankly, this.
Yeah, I must have missed that one then, because
it's getting redundant, and I can only stand so much Hales at one time. And that's my own channel. Most of the time, I get fed up with how much I'm covering it. I sometimes when there's so many documents, I'm like, oh, not this shit again. Oh, not this shit again.
Now you can understand why I pulled away from a lot of the stuff, and I just give my opinion on stuff. So I mean, I must have missed that one, because like I keep on missing like I met Travis and Shizzy and that. But yeah, carry on playing it.
Well, that being said, I only watch what I'm sent.
Yeah.
So when people send me stuff, like my inbox and my DMs were flooded, rightfully so and thankfully so. Like, I'm not upset with Radis for messaging me on Monday morning. It's just hilarious to me that people watch somebody else's content and they're like, they come to me like, oh, did you see this? And I was like, yeah, I talked about it like the day before.
Yeah, and I'm no angel either. Like, 9 o'clock in the morning for me, I come across something and I'm like, oh, I got to tell Squid, I got to tell everyone, I got to let them know. And then I text them, and then it's like, why are you waking me up at this ungodly hour? And I'm like,
I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I had a message from Radis, like, when you wake up, message me. No, it's just funny to me because people in that short were like trying to explain things to me. Like, someone tried to explain to me that Radis's first or real name wasn't Radis, and I'm like, no shit. Like, thank you. Like, thank you. I might have figured this out like a year and a half ago.
Yeah. But anyway, press play, because
I
this is the one. I think. Go on.
Squid be like, yeah, that's yesterday's news. But people watch it on another channel and then will come to my channel and comment like it's the first time that I'm supposed to be hearing about it. It's like, no, you just didn't watch my channel. Like,
yeah.
Thank you for letting me know you don't actually watch my content. Like, appreciate it.
I don't watch you at all.
But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it was
I know
like,
what you mean.
I got an email or a DM the other day, and they're like, yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. Jedi Jess.
They're talking about this on, somebody is talking about this. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, am I supposed to be like, and am I supposed to be like finding that interesting? They're like, aren't you going to talk about it? I'm like, I did 12 hours ago.
Okay, press play.
Wait, your first name isn't Jedi? I know, right? Somebody literally commented that his first name wasn't Radis because the comment was brought up. Freckled Ginger's comment, I brought it up and it said, wait, you mean Radis's first name isn't Radis? And somebody literally commented that. And I'm like, yes, it was a joke, hence the sarcasm.
Can you imagine, like, can you imagine when he first appeared on the scene, DJ Radis, and they thought like the first two letters of his initials of his name? Sorry, press play, please.
Specifically said he was waiting to find out if he got if he won the bid for this Orlando storage unit. So then he tells me he won this bid. Again, he said he was coming in on Saturday and that George couldn't know, and he only had a short period of time to meet with me. I asked him specifically how long did he have, and he said specifically he had enough time to load a storage or his car or his trailer up from the storage unit. And then he had to go back because of George. Then he proceeded to tell me that it gets dirty in storage units. If you know what
Wait,
he had
what?
to go back because of George. No, that doesn't add up either.
No.
Like if you're gonna lie, make it plausible. Like I don't know that much about being able to tell lies and the truth, but like I know people are less likely to be telling the truth when they give you information that is completely off the wall and unnecessary. Like it's dirty in storage units. Obvious, it's a fucking storage unit that hasn't been touched because the person didn't pay their bill. Like obviously no one's been there for a while.
I mean, like, carry on. I'm going to keep my mouth shut for a minute. I'm going to withhold comment at the moment.
AT1. AT2 I listen to. AEs not so much. AOs only when they say oops. Well, I live with an AO, so, you know. AO, it's a requirement that I listen to an ordi on a daily basis.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but okay.
ATs are aviation electronics tech, what AT1 and I are. AEs are aviation electricians, mate. And AOs are aviation ordnance men, also known as
red shirts.
Stupid ones. Who walk around going to IOIAs. If you ain't ordnance, you ain't shit.
So AE is a yellow shirt, AO is a red shirt, and AT a green shirt.
Yep.
Yeah, right. See, I didn't even know.
ATs and AEs are green shirts. AOs are red shirts.
Right. Let's carry on.
I mean, type of thing. So he, again, messaged me to meet up with him. I ended up driving to Orange Avenue. I stayed at a restaurant until he gave me the address. He said he was going to send me the address when he got there. So I met up with him, and when I got there, he was moving stuff from the storage unit into the trailer. Then I ended up helping him, and I can tell you there was a mattress, there was a bunch of brown dresser drawers with clothes in them. There was dusty rugs. There were like 3 cases filled with watches that he said were worth a lot of money. There was a wallet, I want to say, that he looked in. I don't think there was any money, but there could have been cards or something in those, but there was a wallet.
She's giving unimportant details.
Yeah.
Like on days you met up, if you were SA'd, truthfully, like if you were truthfully like had an issue, you would not be focusing on what was in the storage unit. You would be focusing on what he was wearing, who he was,
and
what
also
he was
you wouldn't be publicizing it on freaking YouTube. I mean,
would be going to the cops.
Exactly. You'd richly camp up in the cop fucking reception desk until they actually fucking listen to you.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's not necessarily, because I know people that give unimportant details all the time. I'm related to one of them, and I literally tell her every day, every time she tells me a story, I'm like, not important, moving on.
And like we said, Jeremy never goes to these on his own.
That's the thing I can't get over. Whether you like Jeremy and you are a Jeremy Hales super fan, or whether you are a random person who watches the What the Hales ecosystem every day and follows everything that they do.
Yeah.
You have to admit basic facts about the world. And he makes storage unit content. If he's going to go through a storage unit where he could potentially find something valuable, that is content. That is something that he would record.
Yep.
He's not going to go by himself. Also, he is at a storage unit. All storage units these days have security cameras. And 3, if this all happened, why don't you have the copies of the text messages? If this happened to me and I wanted to make a YouTube video of it, I'd be showing them damn text messages. I'd be like, here's the text messages. Here's the text messages. Here's the text messages. Here's what was said to me. Whether people want to believe if I AI edited them or whatever, I'd still be showing the evidence that I have to be like, here. In addition to the police report that I'm going to be filing, or I filed before I make this YouTube video. There are certain things, like if you're going to try to monetize this.
I mean, like, the thing is that, like, even this, yeah, carry on. And then when we're finished with the video, I'll.
Brain melting.
Yeah. My brain.
Then I remember there was a couple, it looked like jewelry containers that didn't have any jewelry in it. There was pictures in a big black, or a big mattress with, I think, like a black sheet on it. Anyways, we went into the storage unit. We had to take an elevator. I think that it was on like the second or third floor, but we were emptying out. So I'm the one that helped him empty out the storage unit. While I was walking down the hallway to go help him empty this stuff out, he proceeded to grab me without my consent in private areas of my body. It was more than once. And he flashed his phone in front of my face and showed me a picture of his private area. When I never asked to look at that. He just flashed it in my face as if he wanted to make a point.
That there, right now, that there is
that is the definition of defamation.
That's the word I was looking for. There you go. That's 100% defamation.
Here's the thing. If you were like, okay, I've never thought of doing something like that to someone. However, if I am going to have fun time with someone, why would I show them a picture of myself on my phone when I'm standing right there?
Exactly.
Some of the shit just does not add, like, listening to this the first time, I was like, this shit just does not add up, and it is so damn frustrating. And I could not, like people know that I am not like Jeremy's biggest fan. I don't hate him by any means, but there are certain times where I have disagreed with him and he has done things to me personally where I have felt insulted. And I have reached out to him to try to resolve some of that conflict, and I have not heard anything back, which just frustrates me more because I'm like, grow a fucking pair. However,
wow,
this shit does not add up.
Well, it's not just that. It's the fact that she is blatantly sitting on her YouTube channel, making defamation a new fucking name. The fact that she's on YouTube, if this happened, hypothetically speaking, if this had happened, why the fuck is she on YouTube saying this? Why is she not down at a police station? Why is he not being detained and arrested and then taken to the police station, stripped, his clothing and everything on his body tested and checked?
And I am always under the impression that if someone files false reports, they should be arrested. As far as like if someone accuses someone of SA and it's not true and it's found out that it's not true, that person who accused the person should be charged criminally. Like, I have maintained that for years. But like, just listening to this, it's like so much of this shit just does not. This yet another thing. If he grabbed her private is what she did. Why did she continue to help him? I don't know. Like, I think that right now Jeremy has so many lawsuits, and I think Jeremy has too many lawsuits. And I've said that, and I've made that known. However, this would be a lawsuit that I would not be upset with him for filing if he decided to file a defamation lawsuit against her for this. But if she can come up with receipts, then I'm fine with Jeremy taking whatever punishment that Jeremy should get. But
I mean, sorry, go on.
I don't think there are receipts. We're going to put that on the...
like the way she's saying it, right? It's too rehearsed. I mean, it's. I'll tell you a little story.
Oh, he yeeted himself. So we're gonna play this until he
wasn't
back.
A certain size, I guess. I don't know. Then he proceeded to tell me that he comes to Orlando often and he needed to build more trust with me, but his intention was to do something with me, if you know what I'm talking about. He also told me that he highly enjoyed the pictures and the videos and that he had fun with them.
another thing I have. Welcome back, Spawn. But why
appreciate
do you ever take pictures? Never, ever, ever, ever take pictures of yourself and send them to anybody. Never.
Yeah. Can I just
Never.
no? I mean, well,
What's up?
right. There was a situation where a friend of mine, right, we stayed at a friend's house, right, and then the next day we went out, and I was young, single, you know, as you do, right. He turns around and he says, "I'm gonna," you know, because they didn't have a lot of room in the house, so there was a caravan outside the front of the house, and he stayed in that house, right. Some female who was with the group tried to get into the caravan, but he had the door locked. Because she couldn't get in, she then accused him of SA. But the fact of the matter is that we were all awake and we actually saw what was going on. And when he actually got, he nearly lost his career because of that. Right? But the only reason is because we all saw what she was doing. She was a bit of a fucking, doolally anyway. But this here, if Jeremy Hales allows this to fucking go forth, right, then, but if she's got receipts and she can prove 100% that what she's saying happened, then it's show the proof. Words don't mean anything from Life Jacket Lips, Mr. Magoo, Skeletal, hello you guys, Stupid Dave, Swamp Lizard, Swamp Lady, fucking any of them. Not one of them, anything they say should be taken serious. This here is the biggest defamation I have in this whole case I have seen. This makes other people look like angels compared to what we're hearing here.
It's just, I just don't. Ugh. All right, I have to get through this because we have.
Go for it. Go for it.
If you know what I mean, on multiple occasions, and that they were really, really hot. And he loved the pictures of me in red. He claimed that was his favorite color. Then he grabbed my phone at one point and he wanted to see if I had any naked pictures of myself on my phone, which I did not. But he started going through my phone. He just grabbed it. He frisked me when I got there. He started patting me down the legs and my body as if I was carrying something. He wanted to make sure he wasn't being recorded during this.
Okay, I don't. I can't say I'm like I said, can't say I'm Jeremy's biggest fan, but that doesn't strike me as something even Jeremy would do.
And it was a very odd encounter, but I'm the one who helped him ultimately pack up the storage unit and put it into his trailer. I remember going into his trailer, it had wood all around it. He had a black truck. The mattress, I want to say, when we loaded it in, I think he pushed it to the far left because at this point it was like falling over, but we had to hold it to try to get it to stay in place. It was a huge mattress. There was no way he could have done this on his own. So I obviously helped him pack everything up. He was wearing a long sleeve shirt.
I've seen Jeremy Hales richly grab a mattress out of that trailer and richly grab it and pull it out. I mean, yeah.
Well, I'm just sorry. Like, what of all people that would help him with a storage unit, why would it be someone as tiny as you?
And also, I mean, I'm still trying to get my head
muscle.
around the fact that I'm still trying to get the fact around my head that she actually.
I didn't see. This is the part where I didn't know who Jeremy Hales was 2 years ago. So he's colorblind. If you're going, see, here's the thing. If you're going to be an ass and make false accusations against somebody, know your victim.
Oh my God! Either she wants to be put into a padded cell, or she. I mean, like, I'm sorry, but where do you draw the? This is insanity. 100%.
It's like those people who who text message you with like, it's like the people who text message you saying like, hey, pay your student loan is in, your loan is in default, blah blah blah. It's like, bitch, I didn't have student loans. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the basic fact that he would never, if he went onto a storage, he would never go alone. 99% of the time, George will be with him. If not George, it'll be Christian and what's the other young lady's name. And you've also got that lad, the black lad who's with him now. I can't remember his name. right? So Jeremy's always, or Deanna. Jeremy is never on his own, never. And if he is, it's, you know, I mean, if he's like, it's very easy to go to videos that Jeremy's put up over the last over the last week or so, and then
I'll be right back.
You know, take out some information of what went into the trailer or what was in the trailer. And if example, that storage unit, right, is being sold, it's going to be online as well. So you're going to have pictures of that storage. So you're going to know what's inside that storage. And if he does win that storage, right, and then afterwards he shows that what he's found in that storage, it's only by it's only by pure coincidence that, like, if he suddenly doesn't show and he goes, oh, or like the video the other day where he found all that ammo and everything, that perfect example. You know, every time he shows anything about storage units, right, he's actually showing it. So it's very easy if the storage unit is being sold online and also, you know, in person, right? Of course, you know, you're going to know what's in that storage because they show pictures of the storage unit open.
No, you already had one.
But I mean, like, yeah, I want to see receipts. I want to see factual proof.
Me too. We have 20 more seconds left of this video.
I want to say maybe white with a t-shirt that had some weird, it almost looked like a Garbage Pail Kids type of design on the front of it. He was pale. He was a lot taller than I expected. Anyways, there you go.
I just can't. I just can't.
Yeah. Stevie Farr just said it.
Oh, Timothy, go check out the short after the stream is over. Go check out the short she uploaded. It's
this is insanity. This is just insanity.
Yeah.
This is pure insanity.
Yeah. I just can't, like, yeah, she wants court fame like Tonsil Twins, Amber Heard, Blake Lively. She sees no one but herself. She needs to think how much of a shame she is to her kids. Oh, I feel bad for those kids. Like, she does need help. Like, listening to this, it was like, not only can it easily be debunked by basic facts, like I said, regardless of whether you are a Jeremy superfan or you are in the anti-What the Hales ecosystem, if you look at this and you just use common sense and basic facts and knowledge about how business operates and common sense about, if you were to go in and empty a storage unit, would you go by yourself? There are cameras.
That's just insane. I mean, to sit on YouTube and say that, thinking that, like, I mean, you're already in a lot of trouble doing a international. I mean, I think you need to stay away from anything alcohol related or rugs related. You need to, yeah. There's an institution missing a couple of patients. That's wrong. That I don't care. You know, if you're going to make an allegation like that, right? Why don't you show the police report?
There we go. Sorry.
You know, why don't you show a police report? Why don't you show factual proof? Why don't you show CCTV footage, or you get it subpoenaed that you got CCTV footage? Why are you talking about this? You know, it's this. You can tell that she's probably gone so far over that line now that, yeah, I don't think she cares. I don't think she can comprehend the difference between right and wrong and truth and lie. No,
and it's not going to look good for any of her court cases. For someone to, now it's on YouTube. Many people have it downloaded.
Yep.
And
Jeremy definitely will have that
screen recorded. It's not going to look good for anybody. And I'm like, this is not. This right here. And once again, like I said, I don't think it's true. However, I have the possibility and the capability of being wrong, despite my best efforts. With that said, we have, yes, better have receipts. And if she has receipts, I will be more than happy to read them. Not the pictures. Please don't send me pictures, because but if you have text messages that you think are back up your point, or you have the video from the storage unit, I would be more than happy to see it. I don't think it exists. So I doubt I'm going to get anything, but if anybody, if this stream makes its way to Lips and she sees this, I will be more than happy to look at them from a non-biased, I'm not a fan of yours, but I'm also not going to go out of my way to be a bitch.
I will.
That's the difference between you and me.
I'll call her
That's
bullshit
the difference
out
between me and a
instantly.
lot of people.
I'll
Like,
call her
I don't-
bullshit out straight away.
Well, calling bullshit out is different than going out of my way to be an ass.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood you. No. I wouldn't go out of my way to be an arsehole. I'm already an arsehole as it is, but you know, and I'm quite proud of that. So but I would, you know, I'll call it as it is. Simple. But anyway, final thoughts, ladies first.
I have a new rabbit hole to go down to with the Nikita Kassap stuff. I will be keeping an eye on whether there will be federal charges. For some reason, I'm not thinking there will be. However, once again, I have the capability of being wrong. And now that the state case is sort of resolved, sentencing is on March 5th. Maybe there will be a federal indictment coming soon. Who knows? But we have that other Nepal trippy case to worry about. I think that's 764, that other world evil. However, there is that. I will be cutting this second part down as a separate video because it's a completely different topic than Nikita Kassap. However, oh boy. Just when you think shit can't get any fucking weirder.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody tries to go above and beyond and lower the bar.
Yeah. Yeah, you go any lower, you'll be in China. My turn?
Yep.
Okay. Point one, fantastic stream tonight. Thank you very much for inviting me onto here. Second thing is, yeah, sometimes I also like to just chill out and everything.
You invited yourself.
Third point, when it comes to Life Jacket Lips and this whole allegation, to be perfectly honest with you, like when did she or any of the anti what the hells ever tell the truth or make statements that were true? You know, in regards to everything, Jeremy Hales would never look. Jeremy Hales is just like you and me. He's just a normal human being, right? And at the end of the day, he has got his faults, but there's no way that he would go to a storage unit on his own, right? That's fact. Because, you know, if you can show me where he's gone on his own, it's probably because there was not that much to load. Now, meeting her, just because there was phone conversations, doesn't mean he met her. Now, like the whole situation about this video, all right. She's now got 2 out of 3. She needs one more, and she's got a hat trick. She's lied internationally, so that's going to come back to bite her on her ass. She's defamed and made a serious SA allegation against Jeremy Hales. That's going to come back to bite her on the ass, unless she can prove categorically, right, with evidence from that storage and everything else that she can prove that. 3, I'm surprised this is being allowed on YouTube. I'm surprised YouTube hasn't done something about this. This is not, you know, I mean, like, this is a new account of hers, and she's had multiple accounts. So when will this stop? And my last point is, again, thank you very much, everybody, for, you know, putting up, and Squid, thank you very much for having me. And I hope that everyone is doing well. Please stay safe and stay normal.
And I just have two things. I did ask if there was any more emails after the last one that I received on Monday, and there wasn't, because that's when she started the last one he sent was Dear Botox. I never got a reply from that. And then that's when she started, after that is when she started the this stuff.